Alright guys, Andrew Edwards here from Gear Live. What we're doing is we are about to hopefully upgrade. We've got a preview of the new Xbox 360 dashboard that'll be coming out, generally available in November. And there's the update notification right there, as you can see, letting us know that we have an update. We're going to go ahead and say yes, update now. And that starts the update process. And yeah, like I said, so this is going to be the new. There you see it's downloading the update from Xbox Live. It already has a newer look and feel to it, different than pretty much any other update that they've done in the past. This update brings a bunch of things to the Xbox 360. Netflix gets a search, which isn't a huge feature, but it's something that we are definitely going to appreciate. Zune is going to be a part of this. ESPN is going to be a part of this. And quite a bit more, so let's just get started. There's the new boot up sequence. Updates being applied now. So some other features, like I said, ESPN, which is going to be bringing live games as well as games on demand. Zune. Zune's already been a part of the Xbox experience, but that's only been for TV and movies. Zune is now going to do music, which is really what Zune is known for, as opposed to video content. So you're going to be able to use your Zune Pass, stream content, get social features there, Netflix search, like I said. The avatars look a little more, I guess, human in a way, which actually was done to make them work better with some games for Kinect, because the avatar sometimes stands in your place, and if they don't look exactly right as far as their body type is concerned, you as a player kind of get tricked out in your movements and how you should be moving around. There we go. We're in. There's a new dashboard. You kind of hear the new sounds that they have. And it looks like, let me make sure I'm logged into Xbox Live here. Okay, I'm not. So let me log in. Oh, they actually have more options here as far as setting up your Xbox Live passcode. So here we go, logging into Xbox Live now. Here we go. So my premium background just updated there, got added in. So let's just like kind of tour around here. The friends area, which even that's been changed a little bit. As you can see, when you scroll over to a friend, they kind of jump out at you. Again, everything's a little more square. There's the welcome. And here's a Xbox beta area, which probably just gives us a look at what's new, what's changed. Of course, also a big part of this is Kinect. We do not have a Kinect demo unit yet, though, so we can't show any of that kind of stuff. Not yet. So let's go into one of the new things here. Let's go into music. So there's Zune. It says it's basically you have to update the Zune app. We'll do that right now. I personally liked the more rounded, dynamic look for the Xbox 360 dashboard than this one. But with the Kinect hand movements and everything and navigation, this one does make a little more sense as far as just being able to reach into the air and kind of move around. So there's Zune. It already has my, since my gamer tag is also my Zune username, I should be able to just get logged right in, I'm assuming. Alright, so there's movies, TV, music videos. So I am really not quite sure where the Zune music is. So let's just jump back out to the dashboard because I'm kind of confused right now. Alright, I'm in the music marketplace here. Back into Zune. Let's see what happens. What I'm looking to do is get into my Zune Pass and play some tracks. There we go. So now it says Zune Music. There we go. New releases, top songs. Okay. They've got the smart DJ feature here, where basically it's kind of like Pandora, where you just put in an artist or song that you like. Or I guess here it's just artists, and it'll kind of play music that it thinks you'll enjoy based on that artist. Add music. There's a search. Social features here. This will just pretty much probably show me what my friends are listening to. Going to my friend Kenji. Will Smith's greatest hits. Alright, Kenji. So there's a track, and I'm assuming I just can select it right now and just play it. Alright, so it's basically saying, you know, we can show your friends what you're listening to, what you're watching. Is that okay? You can change that in the settings. So let's pause it. So there you see, you get a nice background. It's kind of a cool experience, I guess. You can see the text kind of moving around the background there, similar to the Zune desktop app on Windows, which I actually do think is pretty cool when it does that. So that's me kind of looking through what my friends are doing. Go into me, you can see my top artists. There's Lady Gaga. Music videos, these you'd have to purchase if you want to watch them. But again, if you have a Zune Pass, all this stuff you can just start playing and streaming right away. Let me go into new releases here. So again, I can just stop on anything, hit A, play. It does definitely take a while to start one track. And we gotta pause. So there's that. Let's go back out. Okay, so we're out of Zune. Let's jump into ESPN. Okay, so it's going to make us download ESPN first. So here's ESPN. And basically this brings, like they're saying, 3,500 sporting events a year, live and on demand. And it says there's an update even though we just downloaded it. So let's take in that update. Social features, so that people can predict the winner of a game and see like who voted for what team, who won, who lost. Voice chat with up to 7 other friends while watching a game. And you can even customize it so you can basically have it remind you of events you want to see and things like that. So it's finally getting started here. It's downloading another update. There it is. So there's some avatars down at the bottom. And here you can see there's events and highlights. Pga Tour live right now. We can watch soccer live. We can watch a replay of hockey. And that's actually just going.
Hernandez leads the AL in ERA, but Jose Bautista leads baseball in home runs. First inning is 50th.
So hit A, it brings it to the forefront.
Reached 50 home runs since Prince Fielder and A-Rod in 2007. Top 5 each row with his 200th hit of the season. Tying Pete Rose for most consecutive years with 200 hits.
So I just hit B to go back. So now let's go to something live. So here's a PGA Tour. It's gonna buffer. It's going to bring it in live. I'm just making the assumption that it's high definition.
An 18 and a 21 and maybe even a 25.
But it definitely doesn't look that way. I have a 35 megabit connection here, so it would not be my internet connection speed.
Got it up on that top shelf,
but still, I mean, this is through the Xbox 360, live on-demand content. Let's jump back out.
Have a look with Pro Tracer. Tim Clark very comfortable with hybrids.
Go over to this game. And now you see, who do you think will win? Palermo. Since they're 2-0, I'm going to go with them. Let me get back in here. So that's what I'm choosing. And it says it's 50-50. Probably because there's not that many people watching right now because this is a preview. But, okay, that was interesting. This actually looks a lot better than the Golf did, but it might just be because most of the screen is full of green. So we'll jump out of there. Here you see you can watch a replay of something that's already happened. And that one's not even widescreen. I'm going to get out of there real quick. And then here you can see the events and highlights and all that kind of stuff. So there's the live events that are on right now. On-demand events that you can watch at any time. Quite a few. Upcoming events. There's even high school stuff in here. This is all ESPN 3. Featured highlights. My sports. I can go in here. Choose sports that I like. Including poker, apparently. But yeah, you can basically choose a sport you like. So you like the NFL. Add that to your sports. And now you can get a look at just NFL type content. So that's ESPN. If you're a sports fan, you might enjoy that. I'm unfortunately not that big of a sports fan, so I don't know that I'd ever really go into there much. But I'm sure a lot of people are interested, especially because Microsoft's bringing live entertainment to the Xbox 360. Let's go into Netflix. I'm assuming there might be an update here. Interesting that the Netflix boot up screen still has the older look and feel of the Xbox 360. Yeah, actually, there it is. So you can see they didn't really update this, I'm assuming, yet. I'm guessing they're going to do that fairly shortly. So one thing about Netflix is there's supposed to be a search now. But I'm not really seeing that. We'll come back to that if we happen to find it. But for now, didn't see anything there. Go to my Xbox. There's my avatar. I can definitely already see differences in just the build of the avatar. The arms are longer. The legs are longer. It looks more like a person, a human, rather than a cartoon avatar. Let's go into the avatar customize area. Okay, so there you can see again, they pretty much simplified it visually to make it easier to work with Kinect. Marketplace is unavailable right now. So there's outfits, interesting. And again, I can definitely see a change in how the avatars look. There it is. Pretty simple. Do a save and exit. And that's really it. I mean, aside from, just kind of looking through, everything as far as the Xbox 360 is concerned is pretty much the same. We've got, Kinect, the ability to use a Kinect with this dashboard. That's pretty much the main purpose for this refresh, so that you can kind of use your hand to go left to right rather than a controller. But there's some family settings. This is also new, but I don't know that too many people use the family settings area. Most people I know don't, even if they have kids. Okay, guys, so this is actually being recorded a few days after the video you just watched, only because Netflix wasn't actually working. Netflix wasn't working correctly. I couldn't get any of the new features to work, and it turns out it's just because the new version of Netflix hadn't been available to download. So we've got that updated now. 6 days later, let's jump into Netflix and show you what's changed. Because you can see the splash screen already a little different. The loading icon. Alright, and there we go. There's Netflix. So if we just go to, as we just scroll through, you'll see things look fairly different. We can scroll through and you see it's just, again, side to side, same kind of changes we've seen elsewhere. But one difference is usually the X button would be an add to queue. But now, as you can see, X is search. So if I hit X, brings up search, and then you just choose letters to start typing in a search. So if I say D, immediately as you see it updates with content that it thinks you're looking for. Let's go to E. So if I'm looking for Dexter, as you can see, I've got 2 seasons right there. Dear John, First, Defiance, Dead Like Me, Dead Man Walking, etc. If we throw in the X, there's Dexter. And then, as you see, as we scroll over, here, if you hit Y, it'll start playing those because they're instant streaming. But here on these, where it says DVD only, if you hit X, you'll actually add it to your DVD queue rather than your instant queue, which is pretty cool because now you're able to add things directly to your Netflix DVD queue, which was never possible before. So definitely very nice. And if we want to play something, you could use Dexter. There you see it says play season or play episode 5. Reason for that is because I'm up to episode 4. So this will update every time you watch an episode. So you don't have to go and find the one that you're up to or try to remember your spot. It'll kind of do that for you. Again, very nice. Let's jump back out. That's search. Again, if you want to ever go into search, you just hit the X button. So if you want to add something to your instant queue, you actually have to go into it. And there you go, add to instant queue, and it'll take you right in. So there's the info screen as well. Again, they've revamped that. It seems like there's a lot of wasted space on the sides, but still I think it looks a lot better than it did previously. And then if you want to play something, let's see if we can find something that would actually look good. No, oh, okay, Jonas Brothers. Let's just bypass that one. So Better Off Ted, let's play episode 1. So there was determining picture quality. In a moment it'll display those bars, letting us know. So there we go, HD, full bars, and things get started. And there you have it. So it's a visual makeover. They've added search, tweaked things a little bit, but it's really the same Netflix that you're accustomed to. So we'll jump back out. So everything else, I mean, it's pretty much the same Xbox 360, but the main features, again, ESPN is here, Zune Music is here. This is really their way of trying to get people to use or buy a Zune Pass. This plus Windows Phone 7 launching around the same time that this dashboard is going to be launching. Is their renewed push for Zune, ESPN, like we just said, Netflix, which picks up a search feature, which I know a ton of people have been asking for. That's really it. So there's your quick look at the new Xbox 360 dashboard, more modular, much more friendly for Kinect than the previous one was. And that's basically it. Until next time, I'm Andrew Edwards. Stay tuned for more tech news through the sfgearlife.com.